Okay.
Okay, I think at this point we have as good of an ending as, of going to the ruins and see what we can find there. So...
To you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have dark vision. I can see out of the way, so...
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what that's what I think could be our option for now, but we'll see. What do you think about that, Kathleen? Do you think investigating that hub of sorts would be a good idea for that? Because that could be pretty much our main lead for now.
I'm fine with search, but there's 2 members in our party and you as well who cannot see into darkness at all. So I'm fine with going out and checking it out. You guys decide if you want to try going at this in the morning. I don't think it's going anywhere.
That's what I mean. Like, if once it's morning, we can see moving on out there. So
we'll spend the night then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, well, good night, guys.
Night.
Oh, and John, I kind of got really sensitive smell right now. So if you could please try to prevent farting during your sleep.
Okay, I'll aim my ass in the opposite direction.
Thank you. Hey, Dotha, I showed you my sword. It glows with lightning.
Yes, I've seen that.
You want to touch it?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't want to be zapped.
I'm not going to zap you with it.
Why do you want me to touch it?
Because it's cool.
Touch it.
Just touch it.
Fine, I'll touch it.
I turned the lightning on.
No!
Touch it again.
Alright, no, this time touch it. Seriously, I won't turn the lightning on.
Why do you want me to touch it?
Just touch it, Dotha. It's really cool.
You have the amusement capability of a 5-year-old.
Yeah. And you know what else I can do? I can out DPS your frail ass, so touch my sword!
No!
Fine. Jerk.
You have the nerve to call me a jerk? You called a squirrel my superior and shocked me for no reason.
And I punched you in the dick. It's been a pretty good day all around. I love you.
Oh, dear.
I mean, not as much as Mr. Nutsy, but,
Someone sent this woman down from on high in order to punish me for some misdeed I did in a previous life.
Hey, don't you be talking about my dad like that.
I didn't say it was...
Don't say his name.
I didn't say it was Bahamut.
I did.
Well, John,
Fuck him!
who is it then? Dother. Dother.
What?
Touch my sword.
I'm going to hurt you.
Oh, Pshaw. Touch my sword.
No!
Mr. Nutsy would touch the sword.
Mr. Nusley abandoned you!
Mr. Nutsy has an entire squirrel army to lead. He is a soldier, and his fierce loyalty is what got him promoted over you, Dother.
You just made all that up!
No, I didn't. Why would I?
Mr. Nutsley, you mean... I saw a squirrel...
Not Nutsy now.
I saw a squirrel on the way here, and I decided to do some target practice on it. It went down to 1 arrow really easy, but surely it could have been what you're talking about.
No. Grand Commandant Nutsy is far...
Grand Commandant.
Wait. When did he become Grand Commandant?
When he touched my sword! Now touch
He made a very nice hand purse.
Sometimes I'd rather dislike you.
Oh. Why would you go and do that? This is mean to say.
Don't cry.
Oh, I feel like
Don't.
you're
Don't.
not
If it makes you feel any better, I made sure to cut his head off after killing him.
It made me feel better if you touched my sword.
I don't understand. Like, wait. So what's so important about your sword?
You touched my sword, Dother.
No.
You're such a dirty cunt.
The last time I touched your sword, you zapped me for no reason.
I won't do that this time.
Then why do you want me to touch it?
I want to touch it because it'll make me feel better, and because I think it's really cool.
No. Here, Kathleen, I got a counter offer. Why don't you go ahead and touch my bow?
You're quiet, Greg. I'm talking with Dother. Didn't touch my sword.
Why would he want to touch your sword?
Mr. Nutsley did.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
Mr.
not
Nutsley's
going
dead
to try to prove myself to be equal to a squirrel.
Well, obviously not, because you're inferior to him right now.
now. As I said already, Mr.
Where's your
Nutsley's
squirrel
dead.
army?
He didn't have a squirrel army. You just made it up.
No, I didn't. He's out there leading the squirrel army against the whatever squirrel injustice there is out there.
How do you even know this? Can you talk to squirrels now?
Yes, it's one
Is
of my
that part of Bahamut's power, talking to rodents that have fluffy tails?
It's one of my many dragon powers.
Dragons don't talk to squirrels!
I'm pretty sure at this point, even Bahamut's looking down from on high, shaking his head. What the fuck have I done here?
Kathleen, do you really want this to continue? Because, like I mentioned before, Mr. Nutsley was a fine target, but that's all he was.
Out there.
What?
Can I touch your hair?
Fine.
Sweet.
Oh God! Jesus! Is the story itself in derp enough? Take a look at that!
Wait a minute. Was this all just so you could touch my hair?
Yes. I'm gonna nom on your hair now.
Hey, Chris. You saw the picture of Mr. Nutsley? That's right. Yeah, that's right. Actually, he should be on fire, too, because the bow and arrow was on fire when I shot him.
JMP, this isn't even the D&D session, this is the break.
Hey, Dother.
What?
Let's change clothes. Let me be wacky and funny. So wouldn't it be wacky and funny?
No.
Fine. Fuck you then. Hey, Dother.
What?
I love you. Did you ever figure out what was up with that rosary?
Working on it.
I bet Mr. Nutsy knows.
Mr. Nutsley is burnt to a crisp. It is probably dinner for something away from here.
You never know. I could call him.
If you call him, I will shoot him on sight.
What?
Rollo T is now officially Nappa.
Hey, Vegeta. Vegeta.
Dada.
Yes, Napa, what is it?
Sorry about that, guys. That was my cousin. He was flipping the fuck out.
That's good. I killed the squirrel while you were gone.
That's alright.
I nommed on Dother's hair.
It's a very long story that you're going to have to probably listen to later.
So the squirrel's dead. Dother's hair is wet with Kathleen's saliva. And you guys are heading north.